Okay, this is Malheur Cave. Burns Lodge number 97. Notice here in the trailer, they got the generator running. In previous years, they had the generator right at the entrance. That was really kind of annoying. So, anyway, that's a little better now. Notice the sign of the Masons at the top of the entrance. Got some people here in my way. Hopefully I can pass them real quick. Let's see if I can get through here. So, excuse me. So, let's see if I can turn this on now. There we go. Let's do the sign here. Notice I got bird nests up there. Notice the moss growing. This is a bird sitting on the power line there. Cool. Let's see if I can read this. No trespassing, Burns Lodge number 97. Notice the cool eagle sign or whatever. Jack and Gay. 2020. This is 2025. So this gate's about 5 years old. Alright. See if I can. Notice there's a ladder here. I don't remember why. That thing flying ahead. Alright, I'm going to turn the light all the way up to 100% because there's nobody else around. But those are just birds. Those are just barn swallows. If I see any bats, I'll turn the light down. But like up here, check it out. There's a nest. Make sure that... Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't remember why they have that ladder here. I mean, it's like way overkill for this case. But whatever. It's foggy in here. There's a little bit of mist. This is really cool. This is the first time I've been here this time of year. Usually I come earlier in the year when it's colder. Notice I got tire tracks in the floor here. Alright, I got boots on, but I don't have knee pads. Wow, the floor is muddy. It's a bit slippery. You have to be careful. Notice how the floor, it looks like it has fresh water flow. I'd be really curious to come here in the winter to see if it actually floods this high. But unfortunately, it's only open like 3 weekends a year. Huh. Fascinating. Oh, I see. There's lights over here. They installed them. The lighting is different every year. Interesting. It's like a Christmas tree. Every year they do a little different. Okay. But yeah, if it looks a little foggy in the video, that's not dirt on my lens. It really is foggy in here. It's like 100% humidity. Kind of cool. Very pretty. Oops. No sign of actual bats though. But I'll keep my eyeballs open. Oops. Oh, that's funny. There was a bird on the floor. I almost tripped over it, but it flew away. I like how they have the artificial lighting over here. Wow. This is really cool. Like I said, they do it a little different every year. So that's one reason I try to come here every year. Wow. Nothing better to do. Just kidding. Actually, I do have other stuff to do, but it's raining where I live. So I basically came here to avoid the rain. Anyway. I think they got a little rain here too. Yeah, not nearly as much. But yeah, I do like the lighting they have here. Since there's nobody else here, I'm going to go ahead and look back behind me. It's a really smooth cave, so it echoes pretty well in here too. Wow, this is seriously, I like the lighting. They moved the door to a different location too. The door is for their rituals. Looks like it's just wood. Not sure why in the world they have it taped up. Seems kind of mysterious or weird. Yeah, just what I always wanted to do. Wrap a door in duct tape. Sounds legit. Anyway. Wow. Yeah, this is nice. But as you can see, this is as far as the artificial lighting goes. After this, it's like, bring your own flashlight. All right. I guess I will keep right. Huh. See, they got more extension cord here. They could keep going. Huh. Anyway, I hear voices ahead. Might have to turn down my lights so I don't bother them. Boy, the mud is so slippery here. I should have worn knee pads, but there's no crawling in this cave. It's all standing. So I figured, okay, I'll walk. Yeah. It's another barn swallow. I have no idea why the barn swallow is so far. Obviously barn swallow. Man, I just really like this ceiling. It's so colorful. Pretty. From moisture. It's got moisture in here, so there's stuff growing. The moisture. Alright, let's see if I can get down here without slipping. Oh, I see. There's somebody over there taking pictures. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 9 people probably taking pictures.
There you go. Done.
Man, it sure is foggy in here. But I do like all the colors in the ceiling. All sorts of weird grays and browns. Gray, goldish brown, bluish brown, purplish brown. Every shade of brown you didn't know existed. Which is funny because the actual rock is gray. So it's like you can't even see any of the rock in here. But man, this floor sure is slippery. I'm walking in mud. I'm wearing boots. I knew it would be muddy, so that's why I'm wearing boots instead of shoes. In the good old days, I always just went caving in shoes, but I decided, yeah, I probably should be a little more safe. Just depends on how wet the cave is, how steep it is, and so on. Calculate risk reward. I'm wearing a helmet though, just in case I do fall. Obviously I'm not going to hit my head unless I fall. Oh wow. So look at this here. Now I'm at the part where it's flooded. There's like a big puddle on the floor here. I don't know exactly how deep it gets at the very back, but Long story short, you'll need a boat if you want to get to the end of the cave. Or you're a really, really good swimmer. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a boat, and I'm not that good of a swimmer. So yeah, look at the water here. Let's see, I'm shooting at f over 5.6, ISO 6400. See some people at boats. I don't know if they're getting in or out, or a little both. This is like the only cave in Oregon where you can go boating underground, unless you want to try to go through the Rogue River lava tube. Don't do that. That was a joke. Anyway, you see the water is very clear, even though it's muddy, because there's nothing really moving around in it. So I had time to settle. I don't think there's any fish. I'm not sure if there's any life forms at all, actually. I suppose it's plausible. Not really a botanist or anything like that. Look over here how tall the ceiling is. My light's pretty bright, so if they ask me to turn it down, I'll go ahead and do that. I do want to watch them leave. They're not going to take too long. I think we're screwed. How'd they do? Now we get to play hopscotch. Oh man. Let's go this way. Noticing the crack a little bit of gold there. Not real gold. Bacteria. Shiny. Oops. Nice. Playing hopscotch. Playing lava here. There we go. Oops. There's a lot of people here.
Barely visible. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, easy.
See how far I can get. There we go. Oh boy. Alright. Looks like this is about as far as I'm gonna get. I don't know if the camera's picking it up very well, but there is another rock pile over there. Wow. I almost feel like I should just wade. See if I can make it. Cool. Now let's see if I can get back out of here without getting myself too wet. Or if there's such thing as too wet. What was over here? That's the ceiling. Lots of small formations, but other than that, it's really, really smooth. Let's see if I get through here.
We have permission. We do. Yep. So we can go to the spring. It's, an easy drive to walk from here. Yeah, this spring is sort of a little microclimate. You know, you're kind of down, so it's
There we go.
it has springs.
Look here. Notice this right at the crack where there's the gold colored stuff. But then up here, there's the silver colored stuff. Quite a variety. Same thing over here, right near the crack is where there's gold colored stuff. Interesting. It's a technical term, stuff. Here comes the people. Notice how foggy the air is in here. Let's see if I pass it. So they're all spaced out. So it's like impossible for me to avoid them. So, looks like I need to get my own boat. Oops. Yeah, it's like the most slippery up here. It's a good layer of mud. I'm not wearing knee pads, so I do want to be a little bit careful. Oops. Let me get out of her way. Do you like the colors in the ceiling though? Very pretty. It's cool how the cave bulges out a bit, so it's not perfectly straight and smooth. It's got a little bit of shape to it, make it interesting. Kind of cool. On the way in, there were a bunch of people posing for pictures there, so I skipped right past that. Try to ignore them. Notice I could go either way around the rock pile. I'm going to keep going right to go anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, reverse clockwise, non-clockwise, declockwise, disclockwise. All right, here we go. Wow. Look how shiny the ceiling is here because the water drops. Fascinating. All right, yeah. What's ironic, the floor actually looks pretty dry over here. Alrighty then. So there's the way into the tube. Nice big rock pile. Yeah. What's funny, even this far in, look at this. Plant roots coming through the ceiling. So how far down could we be? I don't know, I actually made a 3D model of this place. I could actually measure it if I really wanted to. Whatever. The 3D model is not that good though. I did the photography with GoPros. Someday I want to get a wide angle lens for this camera, do the photography again, make a better 3D model. But for now, I'm short on time. So just gonna sprint through getting this video and then get out. Looks like some of the lights are malfunctioning because of moisture. I don't think they used waterproof lights. Notice here, the floor on the left where it's elevated is smooth, and the right, it's mud, so it's rougher. Nice little dirt. Bird, barn swallow. Not sure why they're so far in the cave, other than because they can. But whatever. Nice soft floor here. It's not just dirt, but it's also got like pieces of plant, kind of like wood chips or something. So it's a lot smoother, softer. Should I go back here? The floor is pretty muddy. I'll stay at the edge. Interesting how the ceiling is smoother on the right than the left, like it broke down more. Oh, this is really cool. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there it is. There's a bird up on the ledge. I was going to get it. Yeah, I don't see any bats, though. It's all just birds. It's funny. These little barn swallows are like the same size and shape as a bat. So at first, it could be hard to tell the difference.
A couple that helped them, well, they're the ramrods in this game. They have some friends right here that's on, they're out of the throne.
All right, I'm going to turn down the light. I want to get a look at this fence now that nobody's in the
Really
way.
good friends of the Dow. And they go back.
So here's a map.
They come over all the time. In fact, one of them's up there at the cow camp.
No trespassing, Burns Lodge, 97. Notice above there's room for the birds to fly over. But it's not big enough for a person to climb over. Don't get any funny ideas. Oh wow, more boaters. It's like the only cave in Oregon where you can boat under inside the cave.